What's up, guys? Welcome back to Planet Coaster 2, the Mythos build, where we are working on the Viking section at this point in time. I've been a bit busy off camera. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to get done, but I do believe we left off right around in here, where I was talking about doing some of the garden work in these areas. So, as you can see, yes, I did do that. Especially throughout, basically from here over. So I added a lot of greenery stuff, painted the terrain quite a bit. Mostly from the guest perspective because that's what I'm most focused on. For the mill entrance, I did add some lights in here. You can't really see them, but if I turn the if I turn nighttime on, you'll see them better, which I will do. Uh, Finished out doing stuff in this area. And then I built a sign for our Viking area. I'm calling it Midgard because Midgard in Norse mythology was where the mortals uh, resided. So our guests are mortals. This area here is called Midgard. And I rather like the sign. I didn't go too extravagant with it. I didn't want to go crazy with it. I wanted to keep it something that you might find in an actual park while also making it look decent. So, whoa, hold on. Let's get rid of that. So we got the axes, the shields, the swords, and I even thought, let's put in some banners in here. I've got the rune rocks and even threw in some lights to light that up. And on the back side, I just added the shield here, like so. Right, coming over through this way, again, scenery, did a lot of garden work throughout all this. I really wanted to complete this section more than anything, and I'm quite happy with it. The guest perspective, you just get a lot of nature stuff. And then I hinted at it, and I finally put it in. I've got a Viking that's spitting into this little pool here. It works. I like it. I like it. So they come off of the mill, they come down this way. I said I do have the Ferris wheel here. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. I may not. I moved a lot of the trees and stuff that were in this area off to a different point because I'm just going to reuse them. There's no point deleting them just to put them back down again. So I just moved them to be reused. Right. I added a bunch of hills and whatnot as well. Just to, like I said, this is a flat park, but we're going to give it the illusion that it's not. Got that stuff there, and I decided to call our teacups Astera. Astera is like the Norse Easter, but it's a time of feasting. So I thought, you know what, let's call the teacups after that. So there is this sign here with these two Viking dudes holding up the actual sign. And then I found these signs for drink and food that I just resized and put them on there to kind of indicate it's a feast. This queue line here, I put up these pergolas, these grapevine pergolas. Again, it's a feast, grapes, let's go. Kept it simple. The theming is subtle, but it's there. If you know what to look for, then you'll see that it's there. Right, now the big thing. I started working on the station for the coaster. And I've even done some things to the train itself. So for the coaster, this is the station for the most part. I may do more with it. I don't know if I want to or not, but I might. So we come in through here. We can take a look in there. As you see, I've got these windows, and then these were going to be windows as well, But I found when I placed them, they didn't sit right. It didn't make sense in terms of how they sat. So if I were to put these latticed windows in here, they looked like they sat too low. So you got this weird wave of windows, and it didn't look right. So I decided I'm just going to keep it open air. Why not have a little cross breeze coming through, right? Up here, I'm probably going to do something with this area. I mean, it's just a big, wide open area, and it serves no purpose. So I'll probably do something with that. I don't know what. Back over on this side, it's the same thing, really, with the exception of we have an entrance to our staff-only area, our staff room, which is right there. Right, let's take a look. We're just going to wrap around right quick. I don't know why that's a chicken. It was the closest thing I could find to a dragon. So, the other pieces for this roof decor were like mice. And I'm like, well, this isn't a wild mouse ride, so that was the closest thing I could find. Right, so we come over in here, and as you can see, even in here, I laid down some wood, so it's just not an open bottom. Which, to me, I don't like that open bottom stuff, especially when you're going for an actual theme. But for the train, with the new features in Planet Coaster 2, I was able to attach some scenery pieces to the train itself. So we got the head of the dragon on both trains. Both dragons have this lantern attached to them like that. And then all the cars have the wings on both sides. And because of the way this tool works, it made it so easy to do this. Like, there's a learning curve. Alright, don't get it twisted. There's a little bit of a learning curve. I found myself accidentally deleting stuff that I didn't want to delete. The tool is a little bit finicky, but overall it works out really, really well. So basically all I had to do was, like, for the head, I placed the head down, gave him the lantern, and then I said apply to all trains. And it clicked it for the second train. For the wings, I placed one down, I used the mirror option and applied to all trains. And it mirrored this one wing over here. So I would say, yeah, that's great. And then I would copy and duplicate it over here, or copy move over here, and it would duplicate it. And it did that for all of them. So once I had this car done, they were all done for both trains. So it made it to where I didn't have to just constantly attach all this stuff. It was just, you do one car, and all of them are done. With this, I also added a little bit of underglow. Don't ask why, I thought it was a neat idea. So I've got lights underneath our trains. That way when the coaster is riding on this wooden track, you'll have this red light that's following the train. It could be brighter, but it works out okay. So, I don't know what to do next. I started this video and I was like, yeah, we'll just do this, this, and this. And then realized that I have no clue what I'm going to do. Oh, right. So temporarily, unless you guys have a better name for this, let's go spring up our menu. I'm calling it Lenorma, which is Norse for worm. It's an Old Norse word, but essentially it means worm or serpent. So there's a different word for dragon, which I could still use. I it's shorter, but this I I don't know. I'm debating the two. I like Lenormand because it is kind of like a worm or a serpent where it goes back and forth and up and down and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is I love the shape of our station. So I kind of want to work off of that. I did want to make this more wood. For whatever reason in this game, you can't bring the same path into the station, or at least it doesn't seem like you can. So I don't know. Did they do it here? No. Yeah, they did. They were able to do a different. I don't know how to do that. Like I don't know if it's an actual setting. Track area, coaster area. That's not helpful. Like I don't see a place to change the station. I mean, unless I come over here to, what is it, operations? No. It'd be here. Attached scenery isn't what I want, because if I attach scenery, it's going to attach it to the cars. I have no clue how to change that. None. Like, if I shut it down, if I shut the ride down, then I can screw with the station, but I don't think I can mess with other stuff. See, I can edit the coaster. Yeah, I don't know how to get that working. So, what I am going to do, I am going to grab the building. We're just going to build off of this. We're going to go scenery, build, flat roof. Let's go Viking. So with this, I should be able to bring this up enough, maybe? Oh, that's grid height too. Maybe I can't do this. If I go there, yeah, that's too high. So what I might need to do here is I might need to create a new build group, which is fine, can do. Let's go angle snap. It's still too much. I want to get inside. And yeah, I do get really kind of anal with this, because the closer you can get it to being perfect, the better you are, or the better off you are. So if we line it up with this, let's turn on the light. There we go. Now we can see what's going on. Does that look... Boy, that looks damn near perfect. If we come all the way down, it's not perfect, but it's pretty close. Let's see if we can't make it better. So if we do that, see, what I'm looking at is how much it's moving on that yellow line. And that tells me that it's not perfect. So if I do that, I think it's going to come back a little bit. Or that right there. That's perfect. See how it stays right on the bottom or the top edge of that yellow line? That's what I want. That is what I want. Right, so then we sink this in like that. And I do want to keep the yellow line there. I don't want to cover that up. Just because I think it's too important. Is that going to be a problem? So that is going to be a problem. Oh no, we're gonna have to do some finagling. Basically, what I'm gonna have to do is, well, I might be able to adjust the grid a bit. If I adjust the grid, that it should be okay. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to do that with all this. Okay. So if we adjust the grid to 1 meter, unfortunately, we're going to have clipping, which kind of sucks. But I'd rather have the clipping than have it be that ugly color, that asphalt. There's a way that I can do it without the clipping. I just don't know if I want to go that route. Let's see. How bad is it? It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Dang. But it's only when I move the camera. I still don't like that though. Right. And it sticks out over here, which I'm not a fan of. Wow, even with 1 meter, huh? I guess I don't mind. I guess I don't mind that. No, dang gummit. There. Okay. Trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Excuse me. So even this is too big. Okay, so we're gonna have to create a bunch of different new stuff here. Right. So if I edit the building, let's go scenery. I don't want the grid pieces. So what I might need is like these guys here, or this guy. See, that guy's gonna be too long, so I'm gonna have to go with like the 2 meter one. I'll turn snap on. This is gonna be a lot of work, y'all. This is gonna be a lot of work. So if I put that there and line it up with that, and I'll have to do the same there. I would use the 4 meter bit, but the 4 meter bit is not going to be working, so let's grab like that. And then what we'll do... Oh, this is going to be a pain, isn't it? Oh, it's all part of that? It's all part of that scenery group? And I apologize for the sniffles. I woke up a little congested. Okay. What the heck? Because I wanted to just copy this. Ay. Again, excuse me. So if I do that, alright. Oh, dang gummit. Grab that. That. Why does it disappear like that on me? And then I want to somehow grab these. But it's not letting me. That's awesome. Okay, well I'll just do it 3x3 then. So we'll do that. This actually will... I mean, it's going to take me a little bit, but it's not going to take as long as I think it will. It would take a lot less time if I can do it frickin' the way I wanted to. So it turns out, I just saw the video today on Frontier. We're not getting actual, like, Planet Zoo-styled restaurants until next month. But on the 22nd of this month, we will be getting a whole bunch of new stuff. The Western theme should drop. So we might actually do the... if I go with a water park area, we might actually just do the water park Western themed. I know it's not really mythology, but here in the United States, the Wild West is kind of mythical for a lot of people. It represents a time where men literally put their lives on the line to seek their fortune in a new land that they knew nothing about. And so, like I said, it's kind of a mythological time. It's an interesting time. I've got this line going right down the middle here. It's okay. I just noticed that. It sucks. Did I already put that in? No. So we might play off of that and do something with it. Crap. I don't want to have to undo everything. There is that line right. And now of course I can't grab it. Oh, that sucks. I mean, it's not... That's not horrible. Yeah, it's a line, but it's a line we can deal with. So I don't know. Like, I want to do something. I would like to have a water park, but I want the water park to be different from Vikings and Greek. I want it to be its own entity, if you will. And at first we were just going to do like just regular aquatic park the aquatic theme or something along those lines. But now that I know for sure that the Western theme is coming back, I'm kind of leaning towards doing a Western theme water park. I think we're done with that. Yeah, we're done. And I mean, the line, if you know where to look, it's noticeable. But I think anybody who comes into this station to just kind of check it out, like maybe if somebody reviews this station, they're not going to notice it. They're not going to see it. Right, so now I need to do something similar here. I'll be right back. Alright, I think that's a little bit better. Cool, so let's try. If we grab that, we copy dupe, we go scenery. So I think I could potentially maybe use this piece now. Oh no. Oh wait. Actually, we might be able to do this with just one piece. Which makes me think I could have probably done the other side with one piece, just made it bigger. Yeah, I could do that too. Or I could do that. Yeah, you know what? I think that suffices. You know what? Let's do this. I think it's 3? It's not 2. I guess we'll do maybe 1 meter? No. 50. Nope. Dang it. Is it really point? I mean, I wouldn't mind doing 0.25, but that's not even gonna work. Okay, screw it. We'll do the snap distance off. We'll have to place it by eye. So, are you guys playing this? Talking to you, the viewer, are you playing this? And if you are, what are you currently working on? Let me know. And if you have a blueprint that you would like shown on my channel, show me, either DM me or put it in the comments section. The code. your blueprint code, and we will upload it into a park. We'll take a look at it, talk about it, and maybe even find some new uses for it. Who knows? I'm not going to force you guys to do that, though. I know some people don't like hearing criticism about their work, and I do not blame you. When you put in hours upon hours building something just to have somebody not necessarily tear it down, but critique it in a way that you weren't expecting, that could be really demoralizing. It's one of the reasons why I left Chan 5 Gaming. The guy who runs that, he's kind of a prick. Now, I wouldn't mind it so much if he played the game, but he doesn't even really play the game. But he feels like he can trash talk other people's builds. And I'm like, dude, no, I'm done with that. Right. Anyways, enough of that talk. What do we got going on? See, that looks better. That looks so much better. I love that. Okay. I like that. It just looks so much better. Was it worth the piece count? I don't know. I really don't know. But it does look better. The only thing I don't like is how it's messing with our yellow line here. But I can overlook that. It gives it kind of a more rugged look, I guess. Yeah, at least it would if it didn't create this pattern of triangles. Frick. Am I really going to cover that up with something? The answer is no. Let's see, where were the guests? So this is the last train. So really, I can cover everything from this point back with something. I could do that. Because the guests are going to get out here, and they're going to walk towards the exit. At least I think the trains aren't moving any further. Yeah. So the guests will be getting out here and moving that way. So I could cover up some of this stuff with something. I don't know what. Wall ridge cap? I mean, I could do this. If I align it with the station. Oh, it's on a grid. Frick. Oh, do we have something that's not on a grid that I could potentially use here? I could use the logs. I could also just throw these guys down. You know? Oh, no, I don't want snap distance. So if I do something like this, obviously I'd have to change up quite a bit, but it would definitely keep, you know, I don't think I'm going to like this if I do this. But it's worth a try just to see if it's worth doing or not. So say we come here like that. I mean, I could also double it up over here. just to kind of, I don't know, show that this is a restricted area. Or I can just use it to cover up that yellow that we don't like. Which I think that might be more of what I'm going for. I'm going to raise it up a little bit. So if we do that, then we bring this one over here and do the same thing. Let's see, those aren't lined up very well. Crap, this guy's not lined up very well. Yeah, he's coming straight up off of that line. Oy, oy, oy. The struggle is real, guys. The struggle is real. Maybe I should line it up with this one. Because this yellow line is way more visible. Especially when I put our flashlight on. Boy, it's just barely off. Like right about there? If I bring that over, see, that looks about right. Okay. I like the way that's looking. So now it's a matter of lining it up the way I want. So I don't want the steel stuff to be poking through too much. I mean, I guess it could. I mean, it's not going to interfere with the track, honestly. Or will it? It might be close. It might be close. Let's see. Oh no, shit. We're good. We're good. Okay. I don't want that. I don't want to exit. Christ. There. That's the piece that I wanted. I think I actually want it sticking out like that. And then we're going to move it over here. Same thing. It's not sticking out though. But I know why. Right. So then if we grab that... Oops, fine. Let's grab you, we'll do that. I'm gonna have to fine tune some of this apparently. Which I don't mind doing. And I have no clue how long this particular episode is going to last. How much we're going to work on this station. This might be a two-parter for the station. Just throwing it out there. This might be a two-parter. Yeah, crap. I didn't have this perfect. So some of these boys need to move over. And I should have thought about that beforehand. Crikey. What if I just... No, I don't want that. It just keeps wanting to pick the station, which is not what I want it to do. Oh, I had it. I didn't realize I had it, but I had it. Right. So this guy needs to move over. Like that. And then I have to try to do the same thing here. Alright, if we come down, we grab that. When you start getting these complex builds, it just gets crazy sometimes. With trying to get this stuff right, trying to select only what you want to select. Crap, I'm as far down as it'll let me go. Can I grab it like that? No. It's not letting me move down. Camera controls, man, I swear. So it's that one. Eee, yikes. Come on. I apologize, guys. The camera controls are not the easiest sometimes. That was a huge changeover. What do we got? 2 more? Okay. We can do this. We only got 2 more that we gotta do. Of course, that selects it. Am I gonna have to come from the back end and kind of just guess where we are? Right, so it's gonna be this next one. Yikes. That went down too far. Oh, that selected the, shoot. That selected the far one. I didn't want to select the far one. I guess we'll have to work it. No worries. Like that. So now I need to select that one. Which is here. Nope. That. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Whew. We did it. We did it. And now they're all lined up, which is fantastic. So the question here is, do I just continue it? I mean, the guest feet will clip, but not really. I kind of want to. But I'm just going to have to adjust these as we go. At first I was just going to go to that one side, but I think it looks better if we go all the way through. Is that one? I mean, that one's not bad. You just really start to notice it on the longer runs. Thank God for the copy and paste tool and for the scenery tool, huh? This would be a pain in the arse if we didn't have those. View. That one's going to be a little bit weird, but it's okay. You know what? Let's have you guys sticking out like that. Hey, you know what? I'm okay with that. It still gives that, like, hey, this is where the track starts. You may want to watch your step. It doesn't stick up too much, so the guest feet shouldn't really clip through that at all. Her station. Do we want to do anything with her station? We could do. We might also add some. I'm thinking I should probably add some support beams. I don't know how that would look. And I honestly don't know if I even want to. But we do kind of want to show that the roof is supported, I think. We don't have to. But some people out there, what's holding the roof up? I can already hear it. What's holding the roof up? Frickin', it's a video game. Don't worry about it. I really don't like this, especially for like a main attraction like a coaster. This just looks bad. So what can we do to make it look better? There's gotta be something like, I mean, we can probably throw banners up on there. Like if I make this banner big and attach it, maybe? I wish I can change that. Oh, I just noticed the little notes taped to it. That's cool. That's cool. I kind of like that. So let's do that for a second. We need a nice... I think we need that wooden background. Or we can even do a stone one. Potentially. But I'm thinking something like this guy. Can we get you to... Yeah, okay. That's what I want to do. Down. Oops. I don't want the snap distance on. We make this guy smaller. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. The problem with this is it sticks out a lot. I'm not sure I really like that. But it does give a nice little wood paneling there. You know what? Let's work with this. See if we can't come up with something we like. You know, this actually works. I mean, it's not great. But you would think that your main attraction would have a customized booth. Control booth, right? And then we add this guy. Oh, that's where things get wonky on us. Okay. So we can still add it, like right about there? Do we like that? It moves a little bit. I'm not sure if I like how it moves. Is there a different one that we can use? I mean, they're all gonna move. They're banners. They're just designed to move. Where did I put? Where did they go? Where did all the banners go? How did I manage to lose them? There we go. They're right at the beginning. What's that one look like? I do kind of like that one. It's more Viking. Whereas the one we currently have set is more Plinko. Let's just throw that one there. I want to take a look at these. What's this one? I mean, I kind of like that. It doesn't cover a whole bunch of ground, but I do kind of like that. I'll add you there. What's this one? That one's more Viking. Kind of digging that. Oh, is this one? This one's got a dragon. This one might be the one to use. It actually has an image of a dragon, which fits with our theme quite nicely. Oh, this one's got the roller coaster. Oh, decisions, guys. We've got some decisions to make. Right. That one, I'm going to cut that one out. Let's see here. This one, no. I do kind of like that one. That one's no. That one's no. I gotta narrow these down. So between those three, I like the shape of this one. That's what I really like about it. It just covers so much. And I love that. But this one's got the dragon. This one's got the coaster. I'm thinking the coaster one. I think I'm going to make the call. We're going to do the coaster one. So let's move that. Edit building. We'll grab this guy. Now, it's a matter of placing it. How big can we make it and still have it look decent? Something like that? Something like that, maybe? Make it a little bit more centered on there. There we go. Guess we're going to have to pull it out a little bit. Yeah. Let's change up some of our colors. Deep red. Let's do this one with the black. I actually kind of really like that, how it is. It kind of gives it a leathery look to it. With that red. I guess I don't need the light on. It does give it a leather look. We're gonna have to attach it somehow. Right. How are we going to attach this guy? I mean, this might be okay. Wow, that's as small as that goes. This might not be okay. Well, I think we can make it work. I think we can make it work. So if we do something like that, is that we need to bring it in some more. Bring it out some more, down some. I only want the rope showing. I mean, it's connected and it kind of hides that, which is good. And we'll do the same here. Something like that. It hides that gap, which is what I want. I mean, it's a nice custom booth that fits the theme. And it still moves, but barely noticeable. So I'm cool with that. Okay. It is still rather dark in there, even with the lights and in daytime. So what do we do to alleviate that problem? Put in the comment sections below. What do we do to fix that problem? And I'm also thinking... Yikes. Who's calling me? Why are they calling me? It's not even a local number, so screw them. Whoever they are, whatever they are, they're not important. Oh, look at that! If I go all... Oh, no, it's not quite perfect. I was gonna say, if I go all the way down, that works out really nicely. Let's see here. Oh, it's gonna have to be bigger no matter what. Okay. And if I bring this down, something like that. We're just adding, at this point, I'm just adding character to the building. Should I bring it out to right there? Or leave? We don't have much of a gap right there. Maybe something like that. I think that works. And then over here, it's not really going to happen because I got them going out this archway. So I think we're done with that. He says, I kind of feel like I need something here. But at the same time, I don't. What if I reuse these guys on the ends? Can we come up like that? I don't know about that. I mean, it still looks better than nothing, I think. Does it look better than nothing? Maybe if I do it like that. Yeah, if I do it like that, I'm okay with it. But that doesn't work out so well, so I'll have to add. I guess we can come down like that. Let's see, where's it clipping? Go right there. Yeah. And I'll have to do something similar. Yeah. Actually, instead of making my life difficult, let's just grab this one. We'll move them straight along this axis. Let's see here. Gotta find a nice spot like that. That works. And then we'll do the same thing for this guy. I want it just showing on either side. Oops. That was a little much. So if we do that. Boom, done. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. That side looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, cool. Oh, shoot. We are at an hour already. Holy cow. How the time flies when you start doing stuff, right? Before we sign off, let's actually throw these guys down here as well. Something like that. And we'll get rid of it so it's not clipping through the roof. I like that. And then over here, same deal. It's not clipping through the roof. Good. And over here. Like so. It's just adding that little bit of trim. And just adding that little bit of trim just makes it pop that much more. I love that. Simple, easy trick to use to make your building look more realistic. Nice. So I think this will be part 1 of designing our coaster station. We'll do a part 2 later. The week of the 9th and 16th of March. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do in terms of making videos and stuff. So that might be a little bit more slim. I'm working a lot those 2 weeks. I might even add those here. I just want to keep you guys in the loop when it comes to stuff like that, because there's just really no telling. Actually, why don't we grab this one? So I'm making the videos when I can, is what it boils down to. Do I like that? I mean, that looks better. That looks a lot better. So yeah, there might be a little pause in this video series because, you know, man's got to eat and pay his bills. And that's where I'm at right now. I gotta pay my bills, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I need to add any over there. That's kind of where we're at. I'm gonna try to continue making videos, but the time frame that you guys see them might be a little bit more than what it has been recently, where it's pretty much a video every day for the most part. Yeah, you know what? Our building, I mean, the outside of it right now looks really, really good. I'm quite pleased with how this has come out. Quite pleased with this. What do you guys think? Do we like it? Do you not like it? I think it's all right. I think it's all right. I think for part 2, I'm fairly happy with the outside. So part 2 of the station build, I think we're going to work on decorating the inside more. Yeah, I think we're going to decorate the inside more. Oh, you know, I forgot to show you guys before we cut out. Let's go here. I mean, at nighttime, this looks really cool. With the exception that you can't see the car. So, we might have to add some track lighting. We might do that, actually. I know of a way we can do that. So we just might. It won't glow like everything else, but it'll highlight, you know, kind of where the coaster's at. So we got that. All this is looking pretty good at night. We didn't build that, so who cares? This is looking, the mill's looking good. And I wanted to show you the lighting. Oh yeah, the lighting for Midgard, the sign. I think that looks fairly nice, and I can even go like that for you. And then the mill, we've got this inside lighting here, which looks like I need one more, doesn't it? Crap. I think I need one more of these guys. Right. Bear with me a hot second. I didn't even notice. Let's turn that off. What I do know is that it's kind of a pain in the butt to move these. I should have done that from the very beginning when I was first building this. Alright. Cool. Yeah. I guess we have to go inside here to figure out where we're going to put it. And we're going to put it right in here. Like that. There we go. There we go. Now we don't have that dark spot in there. I'm surprised I didn't notice that the first time. But yeah, so that's the inside of the mill's tunnel. Again, at night. I don't know how many people are going to look at this park at night, but if they do, you know, there we go. We got lighting. Unfortunately, for the cars themselves, the Dragon cars, which I guess we can show you You can kind of see the underglow on our trains there. And then, there you go. That's a nice representation. I wish the lantern swung as the car moved, but it doesn't. I wish it did. That'd be so cool. I did test it out. It does not move. Right. I think that is where we're probably going to leave off for today. Again, I don't want to make these videos like 2-3 hours long because nobody will watch them. But I think we did pretty dang good. I know I didn't show you the whole build of the station. That honestly took me about 4 hours to figure out how I was going to do it. But we got the shell in, and we're starting to do our detailed work, just really refining the station. So I'm happy with it. I'm pleasantly happy with it. I might even do kind of an extension out here, so the guests, as they're leaving, they're not necessarily looking out this. Which isn't a bad scene, and it's going to look better once we start building up this part. But for now, yeah. It's coming to life, guys. Our park is coming to life. It started off really slow, and it always does. But, I mean, just look at this. It looks so vibrant and nice now. It's starting to look like an actual park. But anyways, there we go, guys. If you like this video, hit that like button. If I've earned it, hit the subscribe button. And as always, be safe, be cool, and have fun. We'll catch you in the next one.